Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So last time we did this problem, so let's do the next one in the list. I mean in the post. So the problem is LeetCode 763. It is named partition labels. It's a medium level problem, and the problem statement goes like this: you're given an you're given a string S, and we want to partition the string into as many parts as possible. Okay, so we have to partition the string into as many possible ways so that each letter appears in at most one part. Okay, for example, if we take this a b b a I mean a b a b c c, we have to separate it such that if you select a as a separate item and b as separate item, you got a again, so it cannot be done, so you have to merge three of them, and now it become a b a, and you got b again, so you have to merge it two. So now you have A B A B as single item and C C as a single item. If it if one part if the character happens at one part, then it should not exist in any part of the answer. For example, if we see this, we can take this until here, and then the until here as second part, and from there the rest is another part. Okay, so initially let's do one thing. Let's take a dictionary. In it, let's take it as the initial occurrence of distinct values. Let's take initial dist is the distinct values. So we go through a for loop. Enumerate of s in let's continue. Else we have to we have to keep its initial index. Let's print this out. So we are printing the initial indexes of each distinct variable, I mean distinct character in the string. For this, we have a b c d e f g h I j k and l. So there are these characters, and we have the respective indexes where it first occurred. A occurred at 0, b occurred at 1, and c occurred at 4. And let's do one thing. Let's make a dictionary. if L equals to 0 and answer empty dictionary. So A to A, D to E, so we will go through it. We'll take A initially a separate item, B a separate one. Now we have one in the list. If we see A again, then we have to take R minus A initial index, so 3, and we'll go to B. We'll take current value to B, so we have to do two operations. One is adding and another is merging. Well, how do we merge them? Here we have three distinct values, so the list will have three values here. A, B, we find A again. A B A B C B A C A. How do we do it? We take usually a separate item and B as separate, and when we find A again, okay, okay, we can do one thing. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's keep L equals to If we find a distinct character, let's do one thing, guys. Let's also take the last. Let's print both and see if it is. Sorry. So it entered here. Let's do one thing. For distinction, let's right. So we have. I think we have a problem here, guys. So let's see what's happening wrong here. You have to get a0 here, but somehow it is causing a problem. Why is this happening? And last distinct. We have two empty dictionaries. Okay, let's do one thing instead. Distinct. Wait, 855. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Okay. Got it, guys. We removed continue here. That is what causing the issue. That's such a silly mistake. So 0 to 8, 1 to 5, 4 to 7, 9 to 14. So we have to see if any of them are overlapping. See if 0 and 8 is overlapping with 1 and 5 because 1 lies between 0 and 8 and 5 lies between 0 and 8. For C, 4 lies between 0 and 8, 7 lies between 0 and 8, so it's overlapping. And for D, 9 is not overlapping with A, and 14 is also not overlapping with any of these. And for 10 to 15, 10 is overlapping with 9 and 14 because it is between 9 and 14. So we have to include it inside. And 11 is overlapping between 10 and 15. And 13, right? 13 is overlapping between 9 and 14. 16 for so Most. Most is less than and we have to check the overlap, guys. So if is int of I of 0 is less than or equal to rightmost or less. Also have to take the leftmost. See constants again. Zeroth element if it is less than rightmost. If it is in the range, so let's check. 0 and 8 initially. Let's try run it. So 0 is less than or equals to rightmost initially. So A will be distinct. And let's see B is overlapping. One is less than or equals to 8. So 1 is less than or equals to 8. Let's let's not name it as distinct. Let's name it as overlap. So let's see again. If either of them 0th element is less than or rightmost, distance is less than or equals to rightmost, or is less than 8, 7 is less than 8, 9 is not less than 8, and 14 is also not less than 8. Then if overlap, it will cause a problem. Let's not keep it at the beginning. If not overlap, Open. Let's try this. Oh, wait a minute. Let's say we have six. Empty list. Uh, rightmost is okay. What's the fiction? I think we are with this. Let's check this. So I think we don't need to check the minimum use because it's not gonna change the thing. But let's go. So the value is less than or equal to rightmost. And if the value is less than rightmost, right? Let's print rightmost and leftmost. 0.4915. Wait a minute. 9 to 15 is 7. 16 to 19 is 16 to 23 is 16 plus 17, 20, 43. I guess it should be working, but let's see. Wait a minute. I got it, guys. We have to update it, right? Rightmost minus leftmost. We now don't need overlap checking. Let's try this. Sorry. It should be here, and this should be here. Let's see now. 9, 7, 8, 10. Also, let's see another test case where all the alphabets are Let's see. 1 2 3 4 5. Guys, it's working great. So let's return the answer. Let's submit it and check if it is working fine. If it is, then let's discuss the intuition and check the optimal approach if there exists one other than this. So let's submit it. It's working good. Okay, let's submit it and check how it is working. Zero, 08. Nine and nine, right? So the rightmost is 8. So it will be here. Now this will work. Great. Let's try submitting it again and see if it works. If it works, then let's submit it. Let's submit, and if it works, let's discuss the intuition. So 0, 5 overlap 6 6, right? So okay, 0 8 9 9. What a silly mistake again. I should have edited it back. I mean, back then when we edited this one, We should have done that, but we didn't. Anyway, let's submit now and check if it is working fine. If it is, let's discuss the intuition. Great, it is working fine and seems like it is the optimal approach. And the space is ranging between 17.2 to 17.9 because we are saving a dictionary whose utmost length will be between 0 and 26, I mean 1 and 26, and each one will be having a list of size 2. So consider it order of 26 into 2. So order of 52, and the intuition is, so we can ignore the space complexity thing. So what are we doing here is uh, we are taking the index and the value from string. If we find it in the dictionary, I mean if we didn't find it in the dictionary, we are keeping an element, we are inserting it into the dictionary in this format as a list of two values with both being the same. One represents the uh, initial what do we call it, initial occurrence, and the second one represents the final occurrence. So if we find it inside the dictionary, then we are updating the secondary index to the latest index, which will give us the uh, last occurrence of that specific value. And finally we created an answer here, I mean a of list that represents answer, and another two variables representing the right and leftmost part of a right and leftmost part of the string that is supposed to be counted. I mean, so if we take a here, the right and left will be 0 0, and b is distinct, right? Actually, since we are iterating over init distinct dictionary, we are checking the first and last occurrence of that particular if we take a occurred initially at 0 and finally at 8th position. So the minimum value, the leftmost value is 0 and rightmost value is 8, and we created the, I mean we appended the answer uh, like the rightmost value minus leftmost value. Since it is 0 based index, we added +1, and we are updating it here. If we got a overlapping value, like if two distinct values overlapped on top of each other, then we are updating the rightmost value and taking the, we are editing the last value to rightmost minus leftmost +1 and returning the value. I hope you guys understood the intuition, and if you have any doubts, ask me in the comment section. If you like the video, upvote it, and if you feel someone will be helped with this video, then don't hesitate to share this with your friends. our family members, and keep trying hard, guys. Keep pushing hard. Keep learning. Keep the consistency straight. And happy Independence Day, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys.